welcome back to a Chandler's Channel. I'm Tracy with your intuitive weekly reading for April 14th through April 20th. It is here, people. It is finally the week of Easter. We've had a very long and arduous winter, and the spring doesn't seem like it's arrived too much, but Easter is here. It's been a very long time to Easter as well. So that all makes it very weird. And I wonder somehow if that's all working together. The fact that Easter has come late, that therefore winter stayed later and spring is arriving, although seasonally on its date, the equinox energy certainly arrived. The weather of spring has arrived later. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of all correlation with that, right? Congruency. I'll have to keep an eye on that, maybe next year as well. You know, we need someone to take notes in some big book, you know, that'll last forever and ever and ever. Maybe that's the old Farmer's Almanac. Maybe they take. We should look at that, right? Get someone to research that. Anyways, that's where my brain goes. Sorry. So as always, we touch back on the previous week, and last week Whitehawk gave a very interesting reading about. He wanted us to mind our energy, and that's because I think we do too much. We really do. We need to learn to rest the mind and body. Can turn into mental health issues, right? If we don't, and also can create disease and illness in the body if we do not take care of that aspect, right? Like you'll get cold, you'll get a head cold because you've been doing too much and you haven't been resting, right? Or you're just in regards to doing too much, you might be giving too much, and maybe you need to take it back and rest yourself. Give to yourself. That's what it comes down to. So he was teaching us to take care of the mental, emotional, and spiritual, not just the physical, right? It comes down to more than nutrition. It comes down to getting yourself into nature and getting the proper rest, right? Like I am someone who needs lots of rest. I've always been that way since I've been born, right? Like I'm in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock, no later. If it's 11, 12, I'm a mess the next day. That's just how it goes. And so you get to know these things about you, and that's how you take care of yourself. Otherwise, you know, I will end up with a headache, or I will end up with a cold or the flu, because now I've allowed my system to break down, and I'm going to allow for that stuff to come in. So it's more than just nutritional fitness. It comes down to taking care of the mental, emotional as well. And it was funny because I was out shopping. Like, I love shopping, right? I'm a shopper. Talk about your shop to your drop. That is me. But I have to be careful because it will deplete me, and I'll be gone. I'll be done for the next day. Out with all that energy, right? That debris flying around, and the lights and the music and the noise, and when you think of all of the emotion that's out when you're shopping, right? Like I don't always think people are thinking happy thoughts. You know, they're thinking about, oh, does this look good on me? Oh, she's pretty. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, he has more money than me. Oh, do I have enough money? Oh, I'm putting this on credit. Oh, I'm so in debt. You know, like there's so much of that going on out there. And as an empath or a highly sensitive person, I'm very sensitive to that. But even if you're not that energy is still there, and you're going to feel it to some degree. So that's why, you know, it was so funny. You're out, and I heard in my head, just my thoughts, I heard, mind your energy, check your energy, Tracy. And I went, oh. Like I was awake. I was like, oh, what time is it? Oh my God, I've been out here for 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, it's time to shut it down and go home and, you know, get like an hour of rest, and then I can get up and I can enjoy my evening. Whereas if I hadn't have done that, you know, I would have come home, I would have been irritable. My patience level would have been very, very short, and I probably would end up with a headache. So that's what we mean when we say, like, mind your energy, take care of your body, you know, and I do have to get out in nature a little bit more, that for sure. So mind your energy. That was last week. So let's go get this week's and see what Whitehawk wants to say to us for the upcoming Easter week. Indeed. He says, this upcoming week will actually be a very special week. And the reason it will be a very special week is simply this. Yes, we are celebrating the death and resurrection of Jesus. And with that comes the birth and the rebirth of life within us and around us. So watch for it, children, as you go through your days towards this special occasion, but not only this special occasion, but after this special occasion. Notice the birth and the rebirth of life around you, and in you, just the feeling as well, in you, of birth and enlightenment and delight as you walk through this upcoming week, children. That is all I can say to you. It is here. It has arrived. Blessed be, children. Blessed be, for indeed it is a very delightful time. God bless, children, as you walk through this very holy week. God bless. Thank you, Whitehawk. Well, I think that was the shortest reading ever, but oh my God, I am so up for this week. For sure, because, you know, like we keep saying, it's been a long time coming, and it really is one day at a time, and not everybody's on the exact same cycle, but take a look around. Maybe you'll see people are happier, people are lighter. You know, I thought, holy gosh, last week I'm like, are the equinox energies still here? Because people are grumpy. You know, but it's not, it was more than the equinox energies, the weather around here where we are. It's just been absolute crap. We get like one nice day and you feel like we're moving forward. And then the next 3 days would be awful and you'd just be like, you know what, I can't do this. So I felt people were kind of grumpy last week. But this week, are you kidding me? I can't wait to see the smile on people's and to feel the light in them coming out. Okay, so you may have noticed that this got posted early, so surprise! That's what we're going to do. We're going to start posting the intuitive weekly reading for the following week on the Thursday, and then the vlogs we're going to post, I'm thinking Monday. Now, I do have that I do readings Thursdays and Sundays, and that may stay there for a while because there's so much that goes on in life. You can't always change everything on your social media. That's what I would need an assistant for, right? So look for the vlogs on Mondays. And don't forget to like me on my Facebook page. Get me to 100. The first 0 to 100 are entered into a draw to win a 30-minute reading with Whitehawk and me, which can be 3 to 6 questions and has a $70 value. So like me on Facebook. If you've enjoyed what you've heard here today, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, it's free, and you'll never have to look for me, and you'll never miss an episode. As always, I'm very grateful, and may the blessings of Easter be yours and your families, the blessings of rebirth. God bless. I'm Tracy for a Chandler's Channel.